as a healthcare professional to log into your portal, access that back-end ability, which is a true value add for each and every one of you to communicate and to track with your clients, as well as how to manage the agents for your business, and then where you can find this link to the video for future reference. So this is just a screenshot of our professional portal. However, you can just go to truestar.com and log in. My username now you're going to go ahead and put in your username or email address and your specific login. So you see me doing that here now. Now what you're going to see is just the home screen. After you've logged in, you can see you can access all of the assessments just by clicking on the tabs here at the top. All 5 of them are there. You have information on the lifestyle game. But more importantly, if you move to the left, you're going to see your specific information. So here it says, "Hi Doc," and it has some information. So it might say your name and the information that you've inputted. But more importantly are going to be these 2 tabs for you. The first one is going to be View Patient List. Now, what's going to display is all of your patients or clients that have accessed your portal specifically. So here we have some clients: Ann type 2, Bobby lose weight, PV Thompson, etc. And if you scroll down, you're going to see that there's more here. Now, you can go ahead and just add a patient by simply entering their information. You can categorize patients. So if you wanted to maybe delete one of these categories, or you wanted to add a new category here, you could go ahead and do that. So just go ahead and type in the category. So if you wrote if you just typed a category and just added the category, you're going to see the new category here. You can also just delete the category as well. And then make sure you go ahead and put save so that your changes are saved. Next, you can have a message of the day. So this would be something if you wanted to send a message to maybe all of your recipients, so you can send to the whole group. As you see here, you can send to maybe just the ones that have back pain, or you could send to the ones that maybe have, obesity, things like this, optimal wellness, joint pain. And once you go ahead and type your message, you can go ahead and send a message, and that is done. The next feature you can see is you can have a preferred members list. You can also delete selected patients. So for some reason you want to delete a patient, go ahead and highlight them here, and then click delete selected patients. View, you have this option, so you can view all of them. You can view just the back pains ones, and then it's going to change for you. And as we covered earlier, with this category tab, here are where the categories are listed. So however you customize the categories, you can go ahead and click on the drop-down menu, and we have Ann categorized here as weight loss. However, maybe you want to switch her to obesity, or whatever category you may add. Now, if you wanted to access Ann's specific information, you go here to Manage, and a new window is going to pop up. It's going to give you a photo of Ann, whatever photo she so chooses, or whatever byline, her name, some information quickly about her, and then you can see some contact information as well. Here, because she was categorized as weight loss originally, we have the weight loss changes for her specifically charted for you. You can send a message specifically to Ann as well by clicking Send a Message to Client. You can just type in your message very easily, as you see here, and then go ahead and send the message. And what's going to happen is when Ann goes to access her account through truestar.com, this message is going to pop up as a notification, as if it were a new email in your inbox saying you have a new email from your naturopath, your doctor, gym owner, whoever, personal trainer. Next, you're going to be able to see that you have a list of all of the products that we have here, over 30 products. If you wanted to go ahead and recommend a product, so Maybe we wanted to recommend True Digest to Anne. You just go ahead and click the add sign. And as you see, the True Digest is now listed just to the right of that over here. And again, this is going to pop up on Anne's account when she goes to log into TrueStar, and it's going to notify her that there's been a new product recommendation. And here, just for your reference, you can see that we have the date of when you recommended, to start the product. So here it's dated for November 13th, but as you can see, the True C or True Vitamin C was recommended on the 10th. Just again, giving you more information and facts. If you wanted to start maybe a product on a specific date for some reason, so True Omega, you can go ahead and click this calendar. And let's say we wanted to start it for her on November 21st. Go ahead and click November 21st. And as soon as November 21st hits, this True Omega will now pop up right here to the left-hand side. Now, as you move to the right, you can see order history. What did Anne order? It's going to give you a complete list of what she ordered and the quantities of those orders. So you can keep track of that as well. Maybe Anne is in your office. You want to access and speak to her about her nutrition program. Here you have her nutrition program you can talk to her about. You can talk to her about her exercise program as well, maybe for the week. And that's all listed out for you. Moving down, we have internal notes. If you wanted to type an internal note, you just go ahead and, type a quick note, and then just by clicking add note. Now, if you use this drop-down menu, you're going to see that your new note is right up here. And you can go ahead and just remove notes very easily. Again, just by clicking the X button, or if you wanted to edit the note, that is possible as well. On the bottom part of the page, we have customized measurements. These customized measurements can go ahead and be specific for your client, and I will explain that in just a second. So here, Anne's customized measurements are going to be her blood sugar, her blood pressure, triglycerides, and her BMI. If you go ahead and click on it, it's going to have not only the date on which you recorded this, but then also what the exact number is. So if we go back to patient list, you can see that you have the ability to do this for each and every client. Let's say you wanted to manage Bobby. Now you're going to have some information on Bobby, and you can see that it's all very different and then very relative to that individual. So let's say we wanted to log in as Anne, and this is why this program is only offered to healthcare and fitness professionals, because now we can log in as Anne, and you've done this properly when you have your patient or your client's information right here at the top right. So what you can do is you can go ahead and log into Anne's tracker. And this is where you can take specific measurements for her. As you can see, we have some neck measurements, what her previous were. You can type in her current and then what her goal is. And you can do this for, all different areas of the body. This is going to chart the overall weight changes for Anne based, on information you've inputted, total inches gained, and then total inches lost as well. You can go ahead and save the measurements or reset goals or track more measurements if you wanted to add some customized measurements. Moving to the next tab, you have the vital stats. And these were going to be the customized measurements that we just saw for Anne. As you can see, they correlate. Here we have blood sugar, blood pressure, triglycerides, and then we have BMI. So say you no longer wanted blood sugar. You can go ahead and just, again, with the red minus sign, you can remove it. If you wanted to add blood sugar, just click the plus sign, and that's going to be added. Or if you wanted to do something else, lipids, something of that sort, or customized measurements, you could do that as well. And then you go ahead and type her measurements, or you could view the chart, again, of the previously recorded information for her, and save new measurements, of course. Then this would be specifically for Anne, just getting some more information about her body composition. Again, we're logged in as her, and this is your body composition. For her to keep, track of what she has on her vitamin tracker, it's currently taking inventory of listed products added and add to the inventory. So again, just allowing her to keep track of the products that she has. And then this is going to be her journal. So she can write personal notes or use this as a daily log for recording her, how she's feeling or milestones in her program. So if we go home, we go home again to Anne's page, you can go ahead and check her messages. And you can see that here Anne has a message that we wrote, and it's already signed from you, and it's going to have the products that we recommended. So here's the 2 digests that we just recommended on 11/13. So, and she can click OK, or she can highlight all of these very easily and add them to her cart, where now Anne can conveniently go ahead and just check out with all the products that you've recommended. So at TrueStar, we have thought of everything here to make the process that much easier and that much more efficient and effective for you as healthcare professionals to truly touch your patients and to keep track of them as well, and to make it very convenient for them. So now that I've showed you all of the back end portions for the professional portal, how do you manage your agents? Managing your agents, you're going to go to wealth.truestar.com, as you see here. Now this is going to be your virtual office login. So we're going to do our virtual office login, again using your email or username and password. Go ahead and close this window, and if you just scroll about 3/4 of the way down, you're going to see these red links. So you could go ahead and click Manage Agents. And what this is going to do is this is going to allow you to program the employees for your establishment, studio, office into this program that we have as Manage Agents. And here you can see that Sally Front Desk is programmed in here just by typing her first name and her last name and her email address. And now you can give her a percentage of the commission that's made in the office. So here we've given Sally 15%, which means that it's going to generate a code. So her code is SF1251, which means that through kiosk usage in your office or access to the of your portal in the office, if Sally goes ahead and puts an order through, when they go to checkout, it's going to ask Sally for her agent code. She can go ahead and type in her agent code, and it's going to give her 15% of the commission specifically for that order. So that's how you would manage an agent. You could view commissions in the next tab. And again, this just kind of shows you that, Sally, who the agent code is, the agent name, the commission rate, the total sales that they had, my commissions, and then agent commissions. So if you were making just the baseline 30% commission, which could always increase to 45%. So if you're just making the baseline 30% commission, you would get 15% of the total sale. So that's where your dollar amount would show here, and then the other 15% would be given to Sally, and her dollar amount would be here. So you could also view details. Of course, there are no details for this one because this is a sample login, but your details would be there. You can also manage payments. So again, just giving you further information, and then you can type the payment amount that you did pay her. So this is just a payment log, just making sure that the employees do get their payments. What we do at TrueStar is, although you're managing agents, we do all of the calculations for you based on the commission rate that you've assigned your agents and then using their agent code. However, we do only write one check, and that's going to be to you, the healthcare or fitness professional. And since we've done all the math for you, then you just go ahead and take that amount and give it to them as you so choose. But we do not do the individual checks for you. And if you go to your dashboard again, this again is Managed Agents, is where we went ahead and found that link. So if you wanted to go ahead and access this video for future reference, if it was just sent to you in a link, that would be done at our website, and it's going to be up here at the top. You can see www.moveon3.com, and it's going to be in the specialty training tab. And this is where we're going to have all our specialty training for certain aspects of TrueStar, and you're going to go ahead and find the link on this page. So if you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask the individual who sent you the link to this video, or you could always contact myself, Olivia James. You can see my email right here, ojames@truestar.com, or you can contact Brian James, and his email is here below, bjames@truestar.com. I hope this video helps, and I hope that I've explained everything for you. Have a fantastic evening.